Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, this is Rosy Aconseja. Thank you for subscribe to my channel. Thank you for sharing my videos. Hopefully, everybody out there is doing well. Today, I'm going to talk about the red flags about meeting someone intense online or in person. So, from own experience and from friends and people that I know that have experiences, and they tell me that when they meet someone online, in the beginning is interesting and is exciting to meet someone and start to chat all day or testing all day, and in the evenings talking and having communication every single day. And after that, when you meet in person in the first or second week, then start supposedly the dating part. And in the beginning, mostly for women, we get happy, we get excited. We said, "Oh my God, this guy is so nice, so cute, it's charming, everything." But watch out, ladies, mostly because I don't, well, women as well, but mostly women follow me in this channel and watch my videos. So be careful out there, ladies, when you meet a guy that is so intense, that texts you every single hour, that call you and talk for hours on the phone. And then because when is that intensity, that means that the person is needy, that the person really wants to control you, to manipulate you. And of course, they are not going to tell you that in the beginning. So usually it's crucial the first 3 months, as it is crucial when you look for a job and the company wants to keep you or let you go. The first 3 months is your behavior, your commitment and your punctuality that make you stay in the job, or they tell you bye, but we don't need you here anymore or whatever. So it's the same in a relationship. When in the beginning, when you start dating someone, in 3 months you can tell. 3 to 6 months, mostly 3 months. Some people they show they're really them in the first 3 months. So and unfortunately is when they show what they are looking for. In the beginning, they tell you, yes, I want a long relationship. I want to. Whatever they tell you what they're looking for, but they could be that they want a long-term relationship, but it's about their behavior. That's why in my previous videos I said, and I remind everybody, please love yourself first. Respect yourself and value yourself. Because when you don't have those things in your heart and in your mind, guess what? You're going to look for someone outside that is going to fulfill your needs. Once the needs is fulfilled, you are going to use or abuse that person, and even you're not conscious about it, because usually people is not conscious about what their behavior. They just do it just robotically, like it's like, for example, unfortunately, I don't know how to say it. I mean, sounds like a little rude or a little inappropriate, but it's a way to compare. Like, if I'm hungry, I'm in need to eat something because I want to fulfill my stomach, my belly. So what I do, I go to a restaurant or I cook at home and I eat. When I'm done eating, then I'm fulfilled. And guess what? I'm not going to need my kitchen or go to a restaurant anymore because I'm fulfilled. My stomach is full. So it's the same with the relationships. And when a person doesn't value, care, or love him or herself, is going to fulfill the need outside. That means it's going to look in someone to love them, take care of them, respect them, value them. But guess what? When past the time and that person gets fulfilled, that's why they throw them away, or they keep using them because it's convenient for them, because they still fulfilling their need every single time. But once they are fulfilled, they leave. Have you heard that phrase that most of people say, "Oh, I gave him or I gave her everything and he or she leave me for somebody else"? Precisely, because we gave everything So they get too much. I mean, they asked for a donut and we gave him a full breakfast, and that's why they left, because they were so full that they don't need us anymore. So it's the same in the loving and caring and respect and everything. We cannot give everything from us because we are going to be empty. That's why, again, we need to love, respect, and value ourselves first. So when we do that, guess what? We are going to share. If someone comes to in our life and he has values, or she has values, respect and love for themselves, they are going to share with us, and we are going to share with them. So we are not going to give everything to them, or they are going to give us everything, because we are not going to value. And same from both sides. So that's why it's important to share, not to empty the other person. Because when I don't have love, respect, and value in me, I'm going to look in my partner, in my future partner, and guess what? I'm going to suck all that energy like, oh yes, you have to love me, respect me, value me, but I'm not going to value that person, what he or she is giving me, because I don't have it in me. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the person. And unfortunately, nowadays, society and social media make us believe that things are to value and the person are to use. And should be the opposite. We should value people and use the things, not use people. Because most of people is using people. Okay, if this person has money, oh, she or he can be my friend. Oh, if they have assets, oh, they can be my friend. Oh, they are broke, I don't care. It's your problem. I don't need you. I don't want you. Because we are using people. We are not valuing people. So everything starts within us. I need to fulfill my needs first before I look for someone else. And then people complain why I attract the same broken people, the same people with, yes, everybody has their baggage. But the problem here is we need to organize. We need to fix our baggage from the past. We cannot bring excess, we cannot bring problems with kids to the new partner, because that partner's ran away. It's not fair for that person. For example, if the other person has their past life in their past, they have their kids, they have an agreement that they see their kids every other weekend or whatever it is, and that ex and that family is not involved in the present, why I had to give to that person my baggage, my problems, because I haven't fixed my problems first. Whatever I did in the past, that I have an ex, sharing kids, custody, or whatever it is, and I'm still in a fighting, and I'm still taking too much, I mean, how can I say, looking too much in my ex's lives. I'm not living my present. I'm not organizing my present, and I'm going to give all that trash to my new partner. That's not fair. So it's the same with everything. If you are single without kids, or you are with kids and exes, you're supposed to fix first those things before you jump in another relationship, because it's not fair for the other person that you bring all your trash to the new person. Even though you can say, oh yes, I handle my issues, my problems, yes, but it's going to affect the new person, because the new person, if they have values and love and care for you, they are going to get involved at some point, and that is going to be a problem for that person. And put in their shoes, if that happened to you, you won't like that. You won't like that the future partner bring you baggage from the past that is not fixed before he or she met you. So we need to be considerate about those things. We need to be conscious about our thoughts and our actions, and working ourselves first before we jump in a new relationship. So be careful with intense people. Intense people, it's good to be intense in the good way. In the win way, it's like I'm intense because I want to do my job get done. I'm creative. I like to do this. I like to be moving. I like to traveling. That kind of intensity is good. But the intense in the relationship, like I want to text you all day, I want to talk to you for 3, 4, 5 hours every day, then we get to a point that is routinary. First, It's going to be boring because you get to a point that you don't have topics to talk about because you speak every single day. There is no space. There is no space between us. And also that is control. Like, now because you got me used to text me all day long and got me used to talk to you 1-2 hours every day. And when past the time, after 2-3 months, 4 months, whatever, there is nothing to talk about. I'm going to feel disappointed and upset. Says, what happened with this person? He or she's not texting me all day like he used to, or she used to, or is not talking to me every single day, and then it's going to be the controlling. What are you doing? Are you cheating on me? Are you meeting someone else? Blah blah blah. It's because I'm insecure. When a person is very intense, it means with a current or future partner, is because they have low self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves enough that they need someone else. They think that they love, but the love is a need. Because once I fulfill my need, I don't need that person anymore. I'm just using it. It's an example. So we need to watch out for our love in ourselves, caring and respect. Then we are going to value whatever the other person is going to bring us, or we are not going to tolerate that person give me leftovers while I'm giving all my love, most of my love, because we need to leave some love for us, most of my love, most of my respect for most of my values to that person, and that person is not valuing whatever I'm giving to that person. So he's going to give me just leftovers because that person just wants sex with me or just want my company, or and is using me. Of course, you don't see it that way. That's the problem with society nowadays, that we are needy because we put everything outside. We expect happiness outside of us. We expect everything outside. No, everything is within us. Everything is inside. Everything starts from inside out. Depends how I'm here. And in my heart, it depends how I see the world outside of me. It's the way that I want to make my life. I have to be responsible for my own thoughts and my actions. Nobody else is going to do it for me. So that's why we cannot change others, because most of people, they get in a relationship because they want to change the other person. They want that the other person be the way that we want, or the other person want to change us. So to don't have that problem, we need to change in us first. Be the better version of ourselves before we look for somebody else, and in that way we are going to be happier. So most of us, we complain why we attract, or why I meet the same person. I mean the same kind of person, these different faces, but the attitude is the same. It's mean, disrespectful, they don't love themselves, they don't value, and they are looking for us so we can fulfill those needs, or vice versa. So we need to work in ourselves first, and in that way we are not intense. We can respect the space from the other person. It's good to leave, ladies, we need to leave some mystery. We cannot tell everything in the first months to the new person. We cannot give everything to them, because that's why people abuse you. In which way? In the beginning, we are very available. Like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, nothing. Do you want to meet? Okay, let's meet. In the beginning, oh yes, it's so excited. Yes, I can't wait to see the person frequently. But when past the time, the other person, usually the guys, they say, oh, she's available whenever I text her or call her or meet her. So I don't need to work that hard anymore because she's available. So that's why they change. And that's why we complain why he changed. In the beginning, they were so intense. In the beginning, they wanted to spend time with me. They wanted to talk to me. And then they don't want to talk to me anymore. Or they don't want to text me frequently. And it's because they get in the comfort zone. That's the worst part. When we get in the comfort zone, we don't want to work harder because we have the things in our tray, in our plate. So we don't work hard. If I have the food, I have a lot of food in my plate, I'm not going to look for more food because I'm fulfilled. But when I have little pieces of food, I'm going to be starving again, and I'm going to look for more food because it's too little. So it's the same with the relationships. Women, we cannot give everything to the guys just like that, and everything in one day. Give little by little pieces, and then they will appreciate it more. They are going to work harder to get our love, attention, and affection. Okay? Okay, I don't want to make longer this video. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Kisses and happy life, and the universe and God protects you everywhere you go. Thank you. Bye-bye.